So how you guys doing? It's My Anxiety, a Daily Diary, day 7. I actually am home right now, as you can see. I took the day off. Feeling better than I did yesterday. I think every day I feel a little bit better, but I'm still a little, you know, off balance. Day, I took my third Claritin, one a day. I'll take another one tonight. Just see how it's affecting me. And I think it's helping. I don't know. I made the mistake of going online yesterday and looking up Claritin side effects. And it has a pretty horrible rating, but I assume any drug is going to have a horrible rating online, or at least there was a lot. I mean, the average out of 1 through 5 rating, I think it was 2. So it was pretty bad. And basically, a lot of the side effects I was reading about were dizziness, anxiety, all the things that I already have. It's sort of like those are the side effects. But as far as like standing up and walking around, I can do it. I can drive, but I definitely still feel off balance. I've been this way for it's about 2 weeks. It's about it was last week and this week, so I guess it's really maybe 7 to 10 days. It's not quite 2 weeks yet, but anyway, but I do feel a little bit better. But I slept pretty awful last night. As I've discussed with anxiety, the problem is you get tired, but then you also get you distract yourself because for whatever reason, I don't have an exact reason, I don't want to go to sleep, or I don't want to lay in my bed, or whatever. It's just uncomfortable. So I fell asleep at the kitchen table watching YouTube, which I don't recommend. Sitting in a wooden chair, just hunched over and uncomfortable, and my neck kind of hurts. And it could be worse, I guess. But for the most part, today was pretty good. Relaxed, ate good breakfast, been kind of just relaxing and doing nothing. As far as how my anxiety's been feeling, oof, I haven't been getting too tense. I mean, I'm still tense, but I guess after the past week or so, the increase in panic feelings, anxiety attacks, tense muscles, and just the feeling of even whether I eat or I don't eat, excuse me, this muscle tension that comes over me, I'm kind of getting so used to it. Again, I guess that I'm handling it well. I'm letting it come and go. Just come and go. As it's happening, I'm doing a good job staying in the conversation if I'm in one, or keeping my cool and just sort of ignoring it. Maybe not ignoring it, but letting it happen, letting it go, and, just staying sane. It's not great. But it's not the worst it's been. I guess in the past week or so, it's better. Again, I meet with the doctor again on Monday, which is 4 days from now. So get a full physical. And I did read one thing about Claritin. It does take about a week for you to actually really, because what happens is the antihistamine is just blocking histamine from getting to your body, but whatever's in there already is there, and body has to break it down. So I guess that's what's happening. Maybe that's why I'm still dizzy. That's why I still have sinus issues. And again, I have no pain. At night, I do get kind of a mild headache, but I'm not sure if that's from anxiety throughout the day or what have you. And I'm just dealing with it. But I did decide, I have paid time off, PTO as we say, so I figured I'll take a day. I woke up around 7, but, again, it wasn't a great sleep, and I figured I can either take a shower and get to work early, or I can just stay home and relax, because, I don't know, I feel like if I went to work, I'd be shot. I mean, it's 1:45 p.m. right now. I feel like my days kind of would be winding down, but I took the day. It's Thursday. There's some things I wanted to do. I wanted to make this video. I want to clean my room a bit, which I won't turn the camera around and show you, because as a grown man, you just feel like it shouldn't look the way it looks, but it does. And I can't even chalk that one up to anxiety and feeling weird. It's just I'm a procrastinator. It's horrible. I guess that might be a problem with anxiety, procrastination. But overall, I'm good. I'd say I'm a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. So I was like a 3 out of 10 not too long ago. So this is definitely not a big deal. And because I'm inside my house now, I'm gonna have a cigarette. I'm a smoker. You guys don't really see me smoke because when I'm driving in the truck, I gotta keep the windows down so the wind doesn't kill the mic on the headphones and you can actually hear what I'm saying. But today is a new day. So yeah, I took the day. I said overall my anxiety is doing good. Yesterday I talked about becoming comfortable with the uncomfortable, and that still reigns true today. Oh, look at that. Good catch. There we go. Let me make sure I'm straight there. I kind of propped the camera on a little tripod and then put the tripod on top of I got the blue snowball microphone I got not too long ago. I haven't really used it much, so I'm using it today. I hope everything sounds good. I did a little test. It sounded okay, but we'll see. So, the quality should be better. My Logitech webcam is a 1080p, which is better than, I guess, my cell phone. But we'll see how it affects when I upload it onto YouTube. Anyhow, yeah, being comfortable with the uncomfortable is very important. It's something I try to do every day. I have better days than others, as we all do. But today, relaxing. You're not at work. You're not dealing with stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm in the truck driving when I'm doing work. My daily routine that I do at work, it is a distraction. Helps. So even though today I'm not really distracted, I'm kind of can do whatever I want. Even though I do have a few goals that I'm obviously not doing right now, it's not bad. I can't really. I'm pretty calm. I'm pretty relaxed. I mean, the anxiety is always there. It's sort of like an appendage or an organ that you have and you deal with. Just make sure I had some tea. Now I'm just drinking water. Don't mind the ER cup. Don't judge. It's just bigger cup than some of the other coffee cups I have. And whatever, I like it. It's my business. Yeah, so basically I've been getting some comments. I've been getting some questions on feedback. It's coming in slow, but it's coming, and I like it. People are, or at least a person so far, is saying, that it's helping what I'm saying, and that's what it is. I watch other YouTubers making the same videos that I make about their anxiety. I guess there are things that I might overlook or might not discuss, and someone else might, and it actually will help me more than I'm helping myself or even helping you. And I try to make these videos better. But I guess what I'll talk about today is because of what I did. I took the day off. It's okay to take a day. It's okay to. Obviously some of us don't have the paid time off option or the ability to take a day off. But if you can, it's okay every once in a while. The sun is, there we go, to take a day. Just take a day. And I don't do it often. I think I've taken 2 days this year so far, which is a lot. And I probably won't take more time off until I want to take a short vacation with my girlfriend in a few months. But maybe we'll get another snow day. I don't know. Global warming seems to be, it's like 50 degrees outside. So if we get snow, that'd be great. But either way, yeah, it's okay to take a day and do nothing. It's great to have structure, have a plan, clean, get some errands done, maybe just eat and watch TV, whatever it is. Especially if you have anxiety, it's okay to take a day, I think. Especially if you're someone who's a high-functioning, I actually hate that new term. I've heard high-functioning anxiety. It's like a new thing. They're trying to sell pills for it and medication and stuff. But I guess we're all high-functioning anxiety havers or whatever, sufferers. We all have our job. We work. We deal with work, social life, all those things, and still have the anxiety. It's still in there. It's still doing what it does. So, yeah, if I was to say what today's entry would be focused on is, yeah, take a day. It's okay to take a day. If you have a full weekend, like someone like me, I've been working other than today. Today would have been my 18th day in a row working, so I took a day. I might work Sunday, I might not. We'll see, but usually, at least for the past almost 3 weeks, I've been working every day. Usually I have Sundays off, so you get one day during the week, and if you're in the same boat that I'm in, working, full-time job. I was working 2 jobs for a while, about a few months ago, and you're spending all your time try to make money, and you find that you're actually not making all that much money, whether you're working one or two jobs. I mean, it's just, it's hard to squeeze money out of some of these jobs and some of these companies. And again, if you have a really good job and you make really good money, you're still dealing with the anxiety, I mean, it amounts to the same thing. You're taking your time and trying to focus on something for a third of your day, a third of your life, and you're just distracted, and it's tough. It's tough. That's why I was saying, I like to try to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Whether you have a relationship with someone, or your personal relationship with your family or friends or coworkers, whatever it might be, it's tough when you're in the midst of anxiety to enjoy the conversation, to be in the moment, to just be in the moment, the now, the here and now. You might be worrying about something that happened the day before, earlier that day, yesterday, 2 weeks ago, or worrying about next week, next month, next season, this summer. Your mind goes in all sorts of directions, and you really need to, it's hard, focus. Like I said, this past week has taught me anything. It's taught me that the anxiety sometimes is, I guess, I thought it was, I don't want to say going away, but becoming extremely manageable. And I thought maybe in the next few months or years, it would just be a minor inconvenience, and I was wrong. I guess I let my guard down, and that's why I'm where I am. Or maybe it's just allergies. Who knows? But either way, if it is just allergies, you find out that when you do get a little sick, something that might be minor to someone else, because especially me, I've never had allergies before, you find out that the anxiety will just take control and come to the forefront of your mind, and really mess with you, especially when you're in a weaker, more vulnerable state, like dealing with a sickness or an ailment or just higher levels of stress. The anxiety will just say, okay, well, now what are you going to do about me? Because I'm not going away. I'm still here, and it might not even be a higher level anxiety. It's just compounded with all the other things. It just makes it feel worse and seem worse. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. But I think I'm doing all right. Last week I wasn't doing so all right, which has prompted me to start these videos, these daily diaries, because like I've said from the very beginning, just talking out loud, just listening to the sound of your own voice and talk through what you're feeling and what you're thinking and get the ideas out there helps. So I advise you to do the same thing. Make a video. It's not to become famous or make money or become a YouTube champion of some kind, but to just, even if you don't want to ever look at the video again because it might give you more anxiety, or if you don't ever want to even show it to anyone, just make it. Just to have a conversation with yourself for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I mean, we're going on minute 13 here. And, I already feel even better than I did when I started the video. This feels like a constructive thing to do with my anxiety. A lot of my poetry has to do with my anxiety. A lot of my art, I guess, might be considered to be based in or inspired by, if I can be inspired by anxiety, to be inspired by it, to come from it, pain and turmoil and all those kind of things. Here comes the sun again. Sort of, I guess, makes you stronger. I mean, that's the thing. If you're dealing with anxiety like I am, if you're one of us, and you still have a full-time job, and you still have a social life, and you still have all the things that quote-unquote make you normal, hey, you're ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game. And if you're not, you'll get there. I mean, there was a period of time where I wasn't. I was never a hermit, but, I would avoid more things than I avoid now. I do avoid some things. I want to travel. I was on a plane a couple of years ago. Flying is nerve-wracking for anyone, I think, but I mean, for me, I was like beside myself. Inside, I didn't let it out. I didn't want to disturb anyone on the plane. I guess with anxiety, the fear of embarrassment is almost worse than the actual fear of the panic attack itself. But I know I can't get on a plane and just fly to Colorado or California if I wanted to anytime soon. It's just, if I go anywhere, it's going to be in the continental United States, and it's going to be via car or bus or train. Someplace on the ground is what I'm saying. So I'm still got a ways to go, but if you're ahead of me, hey, share your story. I want to hear how you did it and how it happened and what the epiphany was. And if you're, I guess, quote unquote, behind where I am and still trying to get yourself out of your own way, share your story as well. And like I said, it's just one day at a time. You just try to do the best you can. So I think you start small, become comfortable with the uncomfortable. If you're a cigarette smoker, you understand that you're going to smoke more cigarettes when you get in these kind of states. I've been smoking a little more than normal, but still, I don't smoke a whole pack a day, so I think it's all right. As far as cigarettes can be all right. I mean, it's poison, but that's for another day. But yeah, become comfortable with the uncomfortable, and don't be afraid to take a day. I mean, especially if you can. Like, I took the day today. I have paid time off, so I'm getting paid for the day. So I don't think I would have been very effective at work today. But if I had to go, I obviously would have. But I had the opportunity to take the day, so I took it. And don't be afraid to do it. Even if you want to set aside your weekend, if you have both Saturday and Sunday off, like a lot of people do, you know, sure, fill one of those days with stuff, and then take one of those days just to be by yourself if you want to, or do something. I mean, I like photography. I'll go take my camera, get in my car, go out and about for a couple hours, and it's just it gives you something to focus on. Just driving in the car listening to music, like I do every day in my truck, just taking pictures and stopping and taking a photo, or getting some coffee, or getting a bite to eat. It just distracts you. It takes you out of the anxiety and puts you into a moment, the day, whatever it may be. So don't be afraid to take a day to do nothing or to do something. It really is no... I'm back. There's really like no wrong way to do it, I guess. And there's a zillion right ways to do it. I mean, it's all about you and what you want to do. So I guess if I would say what today's entry would be, it would be take a day. Don't be afraid to take a day. And I mean, you know, go on a short sabbatical. Take 8 hours, 10, 12 hours to just chill, become a person, enjoy the moment, and just live. And I guess I'll end it there. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I need more subscribers. I need more people watching my stuff. I watch a ton of stuff on YouTube. Leave me some comments. Leave me questions. I look forward to the questions to answer on the next video. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you out there.